Ramsons, from the wood to the plate. Hello everyone, I'm Marcus from Culinarish. Late April is the time for Ramsons, or the wild bear garlic. They grow in the dark, moisty woods. The green leaves of the plant are edible. The bulbs are edible as well, but they are too tiny, and like any other wild plant we have to avoid pulling them out. The leaves have strong taste and aroma, and they were used as healing plants in the past. Because of its strength, they named it after the bear. The woods where I usually pick the Ramsons are carpeted with green leaves in the spring. An ocean of Ramsons. Let's go home and see what we can do with our harvest. First things first, I washed them several times in a big bowl. This is interesting how the opposite side of the leaves don't get wet. Now I dry them lightly with a kitchen towel to get rid of the excess water. This is the tiny bulb I talked about earlier. It is pulled out accidentally. Spread the leaves on a big towel and lightly pat them with another. Avoid pressing them too harshly. I'm going to make a green pesto from these leaves, and later in this video I use the pesto to make pinwheels. But you can add the Ramsons Pesto in pasta or just on a piece of bread and many other meals. To make this pesto you need to roast 200 gram walnut for 500 gram leaves. I roast them in the oven at 160 degrees for 10 minutes. To put the leaves in the food processor, chop them small and then add the roasted walnut and 200 ml olive oil and pulse until the pesto is formed. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons salt and pulse shortly to mix. And the Ramsons pesto is done. If you fill the pesto in containers washed in the machine or rinsed with hot water, it will hold over a year in your fridge. Let's get to the meal I'm going to make using the pesto. I want to make pinwheels, and for that I bought 2 pre-made pizza doughs. For the Ramsons pinwheels I use 500 gram cooked potato. The pesto I made, 100 grams grated feta cheese, 50 grams chopped dried tomato, 50 grams chopped olive, 1 tablespoon of each, salt, nutmeg, black pepper, chili flakes. I used the other dough to make pizza pinwheel with 100 gram ham, 4 tablespoons of tomato passata, 150 grams mozzarella, 1 onion, and I season it with salt and oregano. I cook the potatoes in salt water and peel them after cooling. Then I mash them and add the spices to it and mix. Then I add 1 tablespoon olive oil and mix it again. Open the dough and spread 3 tablespoons of the pesto over it. Leave about 8 cm without pesto for closing. Then spread the potato mess over it evenly. Sprinkle it with chopped olive and tomato. Add the grated feta and roll the dough tightly. Use the baking paper to shape the roll. Cut the pinwheels 4 cm thick. Bake it at 180 degrees for 20 minutes. And here are the freshly baked Ramsons pinwheels. Let's make the sauce for pizza pinwheels. Sauté the diced onions and spices. Add the passata and cook it on medium heat until thick. Spread the sauce on the dough just like the other. Add oregano, lay the ham, and add the cheese on top. Don't shy away from adding some fresh herbs like basil if you have some. Cut the roll 4 cm thick. and bake it at 180 degrees for 20 minutes. And they are ready. If you had kids at home, they may not like Ramsons so much, so make sure to make some pizza pinwheels for them. You can serve the pinwheels at parties or as snack and gatherings. They are delicious warm and cold, and they look beautiful at the snack table. Yummy! If you like this video, give me a thumb up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.